Hi Dixons, I'm Claire Skelding, one of the Executive Principals, and today you join me here at Dixon's Ollerton Academy. Thank you for the Twitter request to pick up our approach to recruitment. I hope this helps, and we would be happy to share anything further if it can be of use. The most important message is that we hire for fit. We hire on cultural alignment, predispositional alignment to our values, but also, crucially, cultural add. We don't just want to hear the echo of our pre-existing culture, we actively seek out additionality, those who will teach us and guide us into new areas and be brave enough to join our commitment to candour. Over the years, we've been self-critical of our recruitment processes, scrutinising our successes and failures to try and drill down into which elements tell us the most valuable information and correlate most strongly to great hires. For what it is worth, here is what we have learnt and what we are increasingly deploying across our trust. Recruit blindly and then put another blindfold on top. It doesn't matter who you are or how moral you think you are, we are all vulnerable to be swayed by a university name or a date of birth or whatever, and it is an unhelpful fog. As with so much, clarity here is critical. Tell people exactly what you want to see in their application. Do not leave this to chance. The more explicit, the less anyone's time is wasted. We are really blunt. Tell us your impact and we'll make sure there is data. Tell us why you want to work for Dixon's and make sure you can show that you have researched the role. We have got better and better at writing our job specs and recruitment packs. We want people to know exactly what they are applying for so that they can make an accurate decision and a purposeful, concise application. We provide feedback to candidates at any stage and have taken candidates through who have been previously unsuccessful, where they have evidenced an astute response to this feedback. Which takes us to the interview process itself. Bluntly, we have come to believe that watching someone teach on interview tells you a really limited amount. And we know that we have the systems in place to support people who want to get better to become highly effective teachers. So yes, we ask candidates to teach, but we do so in order to hold an instructional coaching session. This runs exactly like our weekly coaching session would in school, which is brilliantly covered by Mike and Adam in our Who We Are playlist. In this element of the recruitment process, we focus on a part of the lesson that could have been improved. We give the feedback and the candidate role plays their planned improvements. What we are looking for is how they respond to feedback, because they're going to have to be able to take it and enjoy it if they're going to be a successful member of our team. We have willingly let candidates with so much written evidence of their competence walk away from our recruitment processes because they could not take feedback, and for us, that is the clearest evidence of mission misalignment. Then, we always ask candidates to complete a written task, usually to write a grade 9 response for their subject or in response to a specific stimulus. To deliver accelerated progress for our students, we need subject specialists. We need the candidates who will look at the task with excitement. Early career teachers might not know the spec or the rubric, but they will need to be able to evidence their academic rigour and want to be able to do so. This is also a great fitter for the performer who can just turn it on for a lesson. Then, in interview, we have learnt to be more judicious about what exactly we ask. And here, we are once more indebted to Patrick Lencioni's table group resources. We lift whole questions from the ideal team play resources and we are so grateful for them. Although the more atypical questions can be disarming to the candidates, they tend to yield the most useful responses. Tell me about your work ethic as a teenager can be the most revealing part of the whole interview and for some, emotional. Indeed, one of my favourite memories of recruitment was regarding a now highly valued colleague. Someone who is piercingly astute and delivers extraordinary outcomes for children. She has accelerated rapidly into middle leadership. Yet when we met, she was an NQT candidate. So nervous as to destabilise her own well-planned, well-resourced interview lesson. So timid that the feedback from her chaotic and poorly led placement school was scathing. And yet, she was an obvious hire for us. Totally aligned, ravenous for feedback and with absolutely no ego. We knew she would be great, but she surpassed even our initial hopes. Finally, our biggest lesson learnt is never to recruit to cover the timetable. It is far better to, for example, teach 2 classes together than bring a dodgy hire into the team and it is something that always leads to regret. We don't always get it right, but from what we have learnt so far, we are getting close. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to our channel.